My name is Dan Platt, and I'm a mediator and an arbitrator at JAMS. My professional background is a little bit different than most neutrals. Not only have I been a litigator for over 35 years, but for 4 years I was in-house. After being in-house, I left to join Cat & Mushin, and from there I went to Loeb & Loeb, where I was for about 12 years. I joined JAMS in 2023, and I've been acting as a mediator and an arbitrator since 2021. I decided to pursue ADR because after litigating cases for almost 40 years, I came to learn that the vast majority of cases, some people say as high as 97% of cases, settle before trial. As an ADR professional, one of my objectives is to try to shorten that timeline to save litigants fees and potential exposure and get to the end game more quickly. My mediation style changes depending on the case and the parties. I usually have a call with counsel before the mediation and go through the arguments and evidence that's submitted in their brief. But one of the things I typically ask that is a little bit unique is I usually ask the lawyers, what did you not include in your mediation statement that I need to know in order to settle this case? By asking lawyers what they didn't include in their mediation statements, it usually triggers a much more candid discussion about not only the merits or lack of merit of different positions, but I start to learn about the different emotional dynamics and relationships among the parties and their relationships with their own counsel. I practiced as a litigator in several areas. About half of my practice was healthcare, and the balance was real estate and commercial disputes. My practice was national in scope, and I'm admitted in California, New York, Texas, and Montana. No two mediations are the same. All of them require creativity to settle, except the most simple cases. And as a mediator, it's my job not only to bring the parties to resolution, but often to figure out the framework for settlement. That only comes from paying great attention to detail and conversations with the lawyers and the parties, and sometimes understanding what's not said.